Are you truly living or just existing? Too many people waste their precious time on things that don't add real value to their lives. If you feel stuck, unfulfilled, or like life is slipping away, it's time to make a change. In this video, I'll reveal 5 things you need to stop doing immediately so you can live a more meaningful, purposeful life. The past can be a powerful force, shaping how we view ourselves, others, and the world around us. But when you constantly look back, you miss the opportunity to truly engage with the present moment. Living in the past often means you're carrying around old hurts, regrets, or even memories of better days. These emotional anchors can prevent you from moving forward, from seeing the possibilities right in front of you. Many people become so attached to their past experiences that they let them define who they are today. Maybe it was a mistake you made, a relationship that ended, or a missed opportunity. Instead of learning from these experiences, you get stuck replaying them over and over, which only strengthens the grip the past has on you. The truth is, you can't change what's already happened, but you do have the power to change how you respond to it. When you continue to dwell on past mistakes or losses, you're robbing yourself of the ability to grow. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone and retreat to what you know, even if it's no longer serving you. But when you let go of those memories that weigh you down, you make space for new experiences, new growth, and a new identity. It's crucial to understand that your past doesn't have to dictate your future. Forgiveness is key to releasing yourself from the past. Not just forgiving others, but forgiving yourself. People make mistakes, and it's part of being human. The pain you feel from your past experiences is valid, but holding on to that pain only keeps you stuck in a cycle of suffering. Once you accept that mistakes are a natural part of life and that they don't define you, you can begin to free yourself from their grip. To truly let go of the past, you must also shift your focus to the present moment. It's about living with intention and awareness. Notice the beauty around you. Appreciate what you have right now and take action to create the future you want. The present moment is all we ever truly have, so make the most of it. By embracing the now and letting go of past regrets, you'll find that life becomes a lot lighter and more fulfilling. Too often, we get caught in the trap of worrying about what others think. We allow the opinions of others to shape our decisions, our behavior, and even our self-worth. It's easy to get lost in the need for validation from friends, family, or society at large. But the truth is, no one else has to live your life. Only you know what's best for you, what makes you happy, and what aligns with your true purpose. The desire for approval can be an all-consuming force. You might find yourself holding back on your dreams or desires because you fear judgment. Maybe you worry that people won't understand or accept your choices, so you play small. You might avoid speaking up, dressing a certain way, or pursuing something that excites you because you're afraid of what others might think. But here's the truth. No matter how hard you try, you will never please everyone. People have their own opinions, experiences, and biases, and you can't control how they perceive you. When you live your life based on external validation, you're constantly chasing something that's out of your control. You end up sacrificing your authenticity and your happiness in the process. Living for the approval of others also prevents you from stepping into your full potential. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of fear and self-doubt, never truly stepping into your power. But when you let go of the need for others to accept or approve of you, you can finally begin to live freely. You can make decisions that are true to your own heart, not based on what others think is right for you. Self-validation is the key to breaking free from this cycle. The more you trust in your own judgment and instincts, the less you'll care about the opinions of others. Start by focusing on what makes you happy, what brings you joy, and what feels right to you. Cultivate a strong sense of self-worth that isn't dependent on external approval. This will not only empower you to live authentically, but it will also build your confidence and resilience. Remember, you have the right to live life on your own terms. The only person you need to seek approval from is yourself. When you embrace this mindset, you'll find that the weight of others' opinions no longer holds you back. You'll be free to follow your passions, express yourself fully, and make choices that align with your true desires. The world will begin to open up in ways you never imagined when you stop worrying about what others think and start living for yourself. Procrastination is one of the most insidious habits that can keep you stuck in a cycle of unfulfilled potential. We all have dreams, whether they're big or small, but it's all too easy to put them off for later. We tell ourselves that the timing isn't right, that we're not ready, or that we need more knowledge or resources before we can begin. But the truth is, if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. The perfect time doesn't exist. All you have is right now. Procrastination is often rooted in fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown. These fears can paralyze you, making it seem safer to stay in your current situation rather than take that first step into something uncertain. But this inaction only prolongs the discomfort you're already feeling. By delaying your dreams, you're essentially choosing the pain of staying stuck over the possibility of growth and change. The longer you wait to pursue your goals, the more difficult it becomes to start. Momentum is a powerful force, and the longer you delay, the more challenging it becomes to get moving. The initial step is often the hardest, but once you begin, you'll find that the process becomes easier and more natural. Starting doesn't require perfection, and it certainly doesn't require having everything figured out. What it requires is action, any action, no matter how small. One of the reasons people procrastinate is because they see their dreams as a huge, overwhelming task. The thought of achieving something significant can feel daunting, and so they freeze. But breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks can make them feel more achievable. Instead of focusing on the entire journey, focus on the first step. It might be writing down an idea, researching something, or setting a simple goal for the day. These small actions can build up over time, creating a snowball effect that propels you forward. It's important to remember that perfection is an illusion. Waiting for everything to be perfect is a surefire way to stay stuck in a state of inaction. The truth is, there will never be a perfect moment, and you'll never feel completely ready. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't take action. The process of learning and growing often happens as you go, not before you begin. Every mistake, every misstep is an opportunity to learn and adjust. The more you embrace imperfection, the more confident and capable you'll become. You might also find that procrastination is tied to a lack of motivation or clarity. When you don't have a clear vision of your goal or a strong why behind it, it's easy to lose focus and get distracted. But when you reconnect with your purpose, your motivation will naturally rise. Remind yourself of why you want to achieve your goal in the first place. What's the deeper reason behind it? Whether it's personal growth, helping others, or fulfilling a lifelong dream. Having a strong emotional connection to your goal can ignite the passion needed to take consistent action. Another reason we procrastinate is because we fear the consequences of failure. It's much easier to stay in a state of inaction than to risk failing. But failure isn't something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. Failure is a natural part of the journey to success, and every successful person has experienced it in some form. Instead of letting fear hold you back, use it as motivation to push forward. Take calculated risks, learn from your mistakes, and understand that every failure brings you closer to your goal. One powerful strategy to overcome procrastination is to simply commit to starting. Give yourself a small, attainable task to begin with, and commit to doing it no matter what. Once you start, the inertia of inaction will be broken, and you'll find that continuing is much easier. Over time, you'll begin to build habits of action, and procrastination will lose its grip on you. You can also create accountability for yourself to stay on track. Share your goals with someone you trust, or even write them down in a place where you'll see them regularly. This external reminder will keep you focused and motivated. The more you hold yourself accountable, the less room there is for procrastination to sneak in. Setting deadlines for yourself, even if they're self-imposed, can also help create a sense of urgency and reduce the temptation to delay. When you break the cycle of procrastination, you begin to create momentum in your life. Each action you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want to create. The fear of starting diminishes, and you begin to see progress. The more you take action, the more confident you become in your ability to achieve your goals. The key to overcoming procrastination is recognizing that there will never be a perfect moment, and waiting for one only keeps you stuck. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you forward. Don't wait for everything to align. Start with what you have and take action today. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll see the progress and growth you've been waiting for. Your future self will thank you for making that first step now, rather than putting it off until later. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your mindset, actions, and overall outlook on life. The people you spend time with, the media you consume, and even the physical spaces you inhabit all influence how you think, feel, and behave. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it's no wonder that you might feel drained, uninspired, or stuck. Toxic energy has a way of seeping into every part of your life, affecting your thoughts, your motivation, and even your sense of self-worth. Negative people, whether they're friends, family members, or co-workers, can have an especially damaging impact. When you're constantly around people who complain, criticize, or spread fear, it becomes harder to stay positive and focused on your goals. These individuals may not even realize the weight they carry, but their words and actions can chip away at your confidence and your spirit. Over time, their negativity can become contagious, leaving you feeling as if there's no hope, no opportunity, or no way forward. In addition to toxic relationships, the media you consume plays a significant role in shaping your perception of the world. With constant exposure to negative news stories, sensationalized headlines, and images of fear and unrest, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and disheartened. When you're constantly fed negativity, it's hard to maintain a positive outlook on life. You begin to believe that the world is a dangerous place, that people can't be trusted, or that things will never improve. The more you immerse yourself in negativity, the more you reinforce these limiting beliefs. Physical environments also have a powerful influence on your mindset. If your home or workspace is cluttered, dark, or disorganized, it can contribute to feelings of chaos and stress. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and peaceful environment can promote clarity, focus, and a sense of calm. When you make an effort to create spaces that nurture and support your mental and emotional well-being, you set yourself up for greater success and productivity. The good news is that you have the power to change your environment. You can choose who you spend time with, what you allow into your mind, and how you shape the spaces around you. It's time to start protecting your energy and surrounding yourself with people, information, and environments that uplift and inspire you. Begin by evaluating the people in your life, who drains you and who uplifts you. It's important to distance yourself from toxic relationships, even if it's difficult. This doesn't mean you have to cut people out entirely, but you can limit your exposure to their negativity. Spend more time with people who support your dreams, encourage your growth, and lift you up when you're feeling down. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Next, take a look at the media you consume. How does it make you feel? Does it leave you feeling stressed, anxious, or fearful? If so, it's time to start curating the information you allow into your mind. Limit your exposure to negative news and instead seek out content that is uplifting, educational, and empowering. Choose books, podcasts, and social media accounts that inspire positivity, growth, and self-improvement. Fill your mind with messages that motivate and encourage you to take action. Lastly, focus on creating a physical environment that supports your mental and emotional well-being. Clean up clutter, organize your space, and introduce elements that make you feel calm, peaceful, and focused. This might mean adding plants, lighting candles, or creating a designated space for relaxation and reflection. The more you invest in creating an environment that nurtures your well-being, the more you'll find that your mindset shifts toward positivity and productivity. Changing your environment won't happen overnight, but with small, consistent actions, you can gradually transform your surroundings into a place that fuels your growth, supports your goals, and protects your energy. Happiness is something many people chase for their entire lives, believing that it's something external they need to find. They think they'll be happy once they achieve a specific goal, acquire a certain possession, or reach a particular milestone. But the truth is, happiness isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create from within. It's not dependent on external circumstances, but rather on how you choose to experience life in the present moment. One of the biggest misconceptions about happiness is that it's something you can get in the future. You might think, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, buy that house, or find that perfect partner. While these external things may bring temporary joy, true, lasting happiness comes from a deep sense of fulfillment, gratitude, and acceptance in the here and now. Waiting for happiness to come to you is a recipe for disappointment, because happiness is something you must actively cultivate in your daily life. The first step in creating happiness is shifting your mindset. Instead of focusing on what you don't have or what you're missing, focus on what you already have and what is going well in your life. Practice gratitude every day by acknowledging the things you're thankful for, no matter how small. This simple shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your happiness. When you make gratitude a regular practice, you begin to appreciate the present moment and all the blessings that come with it. It's easy to take things for granted, but when you intentionally look for things to be grateful for, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Another important aspect of creating happiness is learning to live in the present moment. Too often, we get caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future. We miss out on the richness of life right now because we're either reliving old memories or anxiously anticipating what's to come. But the present moment is all we ever truly have. The more you can train yourself to be fully present and engaged in whatever you're doing, the more joy you'll find in the everyday moments of life. Living in the present means letting go of the need for perfection. We often think that we'll be happy once everything aligns perfectly, once we have the perfect job, the perfect relationship, or the perfect body. But perfection is an illusion, and waiting for it only holds us back from experiencing true happiness. Embrace imperfection and allow yourself to enjoy life as it is, right now. The process of living and growing is messy, and that's okay. Happiness is found in the journey, not in some distant destination. Self-love is also a critical component of happiness. You can't rely on others or external circumstances to make you happy if you don't first cultivate love and acceptance for yourself. This means letting go of self-criticism, practicing compassion, and treating yourself with the same care and kindness that you offer to others. When you learn to love and appreciate yourself, you stop seeking validation from the outside world, and you find contentment in your own company. Lastly, take action toward your dreams and passions. The pursuit of meaningful goals is a powerful source of happiness. When you're actively working towards something that excites you, that gives your life purpose and direction, you'll find fulfillment and joy in the process. Stop waiting for happiness to fall into your lap and start creating it through the choices you make every day. Whether it's pursuing a creative project, working on personal growth, or spending time with loved ones, these meaningful actions will bring more happiness into your life. Happiness is not a destination, it's a way of being. By choosing to embrace the present moment, practice gratitude, love yourself, and take action toward your goals, you'll begin to experience the joy that comes from within. Stop waiting for happiness to find you. Create it for yourself today and every day by shifting your mindset and choosing to live with intention and purpose.